What up, what up? It's your girl Luvmeesh, and I am so excited. This is my first time ever doing a podcast. And I think everybody should do one. Like, we all have a life, we all have a story, we all have a background, we all have something to say or share or enlighten someone. So I was thinking about doing this thanks to my girl CCP. What up, boo? Her Anchor podcast is the best, and my best friend always mentions how I should do a podcast. So I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. So I think things that I'm gonna talk about on my podcast are things that piss me off. Why not, right? Things that I ponder, things that I'm growing or learning. Things that I share are always about me first, but if the shoe fits, wear it. About my vegan journey, and I'm such an unboxable person. Vegan is just a term in which I care not to eat any animal, and I am focusing on changing like my toothbrush from plastic to bamboo and using natural deodorants, and I don't really know what my clothes and shoes are made of, but I definitely don't want to purchase things that were at the expense of an animal. Like, I'm evolving spiritually, and if we all are one, if it's energy, if it's love, if it's heart and stuff like that, like, why the fuck? I just don't feel good having something at the harm, endangerment, or death of something else. And a lot of the stuff, like, the meat industry and the slaughterhouses, they remind me of fucking slavery. Like, as an African American female, I'm very emotional about my past. Like, number one, I don't even know what my history goes back to. I am not doing Ancestry.com or sending my blood to some fucking lab. They are collecting y'all DNA. Don't fucking fall for it. Don't fucking fall for it. But, like, they don't even know at the end of the day where the fuck we come from. They don't even really know how old the earth is or how far the sun is. Like, I just don't believe we have all the fucking answers. So, anyways, before I go off on a tangent, so I'm excited. I'm starting a business, an online boutique in which I'll be selling some of the same stuff that I'm talking about. I want to start doing bedroom candy, and I don't mind shopping at Adam and Eve and Spencer's. And it was one more, I forgot the name of the other store. Yeah, let me pull it up. I can't believe I forgot. Let me pull it up real quick. And Pure Romance. And I want to write books. It's Luvmeesh Publishing, LM Publishing. Me and my sisters have started a non-profit, Auntie Boo's Inc. I filled out my paperwork for my business. I filled out my paperwork for the non-profit. So the journey is just beginning. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but you gotta start somewhere, right? I work for the Internal Revenue Service, so at least I have the taxes and filings and shit down packed. But I listen to enough podcasts about business and entrepreneurship, and I'm such a nerd. I love learning and researching that there's nothing in this world that you cannot do if you don't put your mind to it. I mean, there's nothing in this world that you can't do if you put your mind to it. That is a very true statement. You know, the most important place I think in the world is a library. Thank God we have cell phones and iPads now. We have fucking library at our fingertips. So there's so much knowledge in there. Like, there's nothing that you can do. If they really wanted to keep us down, we would be restricted from the library. We would be restricted from learning. Hell, they should have came up with another language by now, but it's kind of too late. Like, whatever you want to do, you can do. And science is so advanced, however you want to look, you can look. So we are in the generation to, if I want a big butt, Dr. Miami can give me one. If I want a six-pack, Dr. Miami can give me one. If I can't have kids and I want to have kids, in vitro or surrogate or freezing my eggs. You know what I mean? So we are in a generation where we can really grab life by the balls and really do what we want to do with it. So I think a lot of people are really wasting their time. You know, there's this app, not an app. I put in like how old am I down to the second in my phone. I just like Googled it. It was like I'm like 100,000 million, like over 7 million seconds old. And I was like, we measure time by a whole year, when we really should be measuring our seconds, minutes, days, weeks, months, year, you know, quarters, years, decades. I'm surprised we don't measure shit by the decade as far as humans are concerned. But if you think about your life and how you are getting shit done, it should be by the fucking second. Not even the day is giving you too much fucking time, because every second counts. And I go to work for 40 hours a week. I so wish I could be doing something else. But I know that I'm there for a very important reason. The customers that are on my line, I touch in a specific way. I feel like I'm the best at what I do. Even though I am in the matrix, I can understand that I am in the matrix and do good in the matrix, wherever the matrix has me. I just don't need to forget that I'm in the fucking matrix. And I think that you can have fun and enjoy life, but just don't forget why you're here. Like, we all have a mission, we all have a talent, we all have a gift, and when we leave, we should be able to report to God, I took your drawing ability and I did this. I took your writing ability and I did that. I took your mothering ability and I did that. I took your wife ability and I did that. You know what I mean? I raised the nation. I was a backbone for my husband. Like, just to be able to stand in front of God and be like, ooh, like, what the fuck? It's so sad. Like, I think a lot of us are going to do that. Like, what did you do, my child? I don't know. Had fun. Like, I just look at life differently. And I think you do go through phases. Like, you're a child. You know, you can't wait to get your freedom. Then you get your freedom. Wild out. And it's like, okay, what else is life about? Like, and then you don't question things, and then you start questioning things, and then you learn, like, why haven't I learned this? Or you realize that you were in a box, so you get out of the box and you start learning stuff. And life is amazing. I feel like it's a school that never ends. You get to learn so much. Some people think that learning different things makes you unskilled. I say learn as much as you can. They don't tell you that in the stock industry, do they? Oh, just keep your stock with Dollar Tree. No. They tell you to diversify your portfolio, because if one thing crashes, you're good. Just like they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's the same thing with knowledge. Learn everything. Learn about your health. Learn about spirituality. Learn about your finances. Learn about relationships. Learn about mental health. Learn about the environment. Learn about the ecosystem. Learn about fucking space. Learn about your kundalini. Learn about your yoni. Learn about your semen. It's just so much stuff to learn about. How the child develops, the brain. Just, they have us so programmed. They put us in school and give us stuff to learn, and we just focus on that stuff. Brilliant. It's really brilliant. When it's so many other things that we could be focusing on and learning. So I think we're going to get on here and kind of talk like this. So I don't even know what to call my podcast. Like, a lot of stuff that I want to do, I call it luvmeesh, like luvmeesh notary. I'm a Florida public notary. Luvmeesh realty. I want to get my license and study for really funny stories. So I went to Watson Realty here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I took the class and I passed the class test. Like, woo, I can go to the state. Went to the freaking state and failed by 6 points. Okay, I'll take it again. I think I failed by 12 that time. So I was so fucking depressed and discouraged. You know, that class was like $300. I just was like, okay, let me finish my degree and not come back to it. Well, I don't know how many years later it's been, but I have my degree. Woo! A master's in arts and leadership from Liberty University. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna circle back around and do my real estate. I also want to get into mortgage. So, luvmeesh mortgage originator. Just a couple other things that I wanted to do. I have like so much on my vision board, and I am going to do it. Like, the more knowledge you have, the more skills you possess, the less people you have to hire and pay. Like, I work at IRS, and people can pay someone $500 to do your taxes. Do you know you can get on TurboTax and do it for free? And you might be getting, you know, the problem is they might be getting $15,000 back. So they feel like $500 is nothing. Oh, yes, it is. You could have used that $500 and bought you some stock for your baby. By the time your baby graduated high school, you probably could have bought them a car. Now, I don't know too much about stocks. Maybe that's pushing it too far. But you know what I mean? Just how much we don't value money. Every penny counts, every dollar. You're just going to throw $500 away. And then think of that preparer. They can do 10 returns and be straight. And I'm pretty sure they have a whole lot more than that. But $500 per person, are you kidding me? And then sometimes they'll do y'all return wrong and you need to come back in and do amendment. They're going to get you to pay again. It's a scam. Educate yourself. Learn how to do your taxes. And I'm not just saying this because I work for IRS. I've been doing my taxes since I graduated high school. My mother sat me down, got me on TurboTax, showed me what to do, put the papers in front of me, type, done. And I only had one error, and I'm 31 since high school. And that was because I claimed the earned income credit and the, that's what y'all getting audited for right now. I claimed the American Opportunity Credit and the Lifetime Credit for Education for School. You can't claim them both. It's one or the other, and I didn't know that. So that was an innocent mistake. They went back and audited me. I had to pay them back. That's it. So one mistake out of all that time, and I was on a payment plan, and it still didn't cost me, you know, I didn't still have to pay somebody $500. It was my mistake. I paid it back. Done. So just think if it's a mistake like that, I paid somebody $500 and I got to pay the IRS back. It's crazy, right? So it's a couple other things that I want to do, but just mastering skills for yourself. It'll make you a better woman. You want to start with yourself, woman or man. Then it'll make you a better partner. And then if you guys decide to start a family, it'll make you a better head of the household, mother, father. Just all pointing back to knowledge. Like, knowledge is just so very, very important. And then you don't want your kids to grow up and know more than you. Like, what were you doing with your time? You know, about the Kardashians. That's a little bit of shade because I love them. But I have slowed down on TV. Like, I'm so many episodes and I don't even know what's going on with them. But just, they have us lined up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Even when we're not at work, they still have our attention. And we still aren't utilizing our brain. Like, your brain is a muscle. When is the last time you read a book? And I don't read books that much, but I'm getting back into it. I used to all the time. My mother made us go to the library all the time. And while she studied for school, we had to get books and read. And I loved my little fiction, children's section. But now I'm more so into nonfiction. Learning about major philosophers and what they discovered and what I can add to it. Like, I think we all are supposed to learn, write it down, and pass it back. Like, the next generation should be able to go further because of you. You should contribute to the next generation. Otherwise, was your existence non-essential? You don't want to have a non-essential existence. So, my name is Meesh, and this is my podcast, Love Meesh. Thank you for tuning in for my first show, and I'll catch you guys later. Mwah. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.